Sometimes it feels like time has slipped through our fingers, days, months, even years spent without seeing the fruits of our labor or the fulfillment of our dreams. You may have experienced setbacks, delays, or moments where you question whether God was still at work in your life. But I'm here to tell you, God is a restorer. He specializes in bringing life to what appears dead, and He can restore the time that seems wasted. The signs of His restoration are often unmistakable if you look closely. There's a unique way in which God begins the process of restoration. Often it's not with loud proclamations or obvious signs. Instead, it begins quietly in ways that might go unnoticed at first. This quiet intervention is subtle, yet powerful. It's like the first rays of the morning sun, gentle, almost imperceptible at first, but soon enough, the light spreads, transforming the entire landscape. Similarly, when God is about to restore what seems lost, He moves in ways that require attentiveness and faith. In the beginning, you may not recognize that restoration is already in motion. The changes are small, almost invisible. Perhaps it starts with a conversation you didn't expect, a door you thought was permanently closed that suddenly opens. A new opportunity may arise out of what seemed like a dead end. At first, you might brush these moments off as mere coincidences. But these are not random events. They are the first signs that God is actively working in your life. One of the ways you'll notice this subtle intervention is through a shift in your perspective. Maybe you've been battling discouragement, feeling like the past year or even longer was wasted. You've been waiting for a breakthrough, hoping for something big to happen. But instead of a dramatic change, what you begin to sense is an inner shift. A glimmer of hope begins to emerge. You start to see your situation differently, not because everything around you has changed, but because God is quietly realigning your heart and mind with His plans. That sense of despair begins to lift, replaced by a renewed faith that something greater is on the horizon. The reason God's intervention begins quietly is because He works from the inside out. Before anything changes externally, He is doing a work in your heart, preparing you for the restoration that's coming. It's like the way seeds germinate underground, out of sight. You don't see anything happening on the surface, but deep beneath the soil, growth is occurring. In the same way, God is preparing the soil of your heart to receive the restoration that He's about to bring. During this time, you may notice that you're drawn to things that nourish your spirit. Maybe a passage of Scripture speaks to you in a way it never has before, or a sermon seems to be exactly what you needed to hear. This is no accident. God is guiding you, giving you the tools and encouragement necessary to prepare for the change that's coming. What might feel like a quiet season of waiting is actually a season of preparation, where God is setting the stage for His plans to unfold. One key sign of God's quiet intervention is the emergence of new relationships or reconnections with people from your past. These may seem like random events, but they're part of God's strategy. He often works through people to bring about His plans. A casual conversation with someone you haven't seen in years could lead to an opportunity that aligns perfectly with what you've been waiting for. Or you may meet someone new who plays a pivotal role in the next chapter of your life. These connections aren't coincidences, they are divine alignments orchestrated by God Himself. God also often uses quiet moments of reflection to speak to your heart. You may find that during prayer or meditation, you receive sudden clarity or inspiration about a path you should take. A solution to a problem that's been lingering for months suddenly appears in your mind. These moments of divine insight are part of God's way of leading you toward restoration. They might not come with fanfare, but they are powerful nonetheless. God's quiet intervention is a reminder that He doesn't need to shout to make His presence known. In fact, He often prefers to work in the stillness, in the places where we are most likely to miss it unless we are paying attention. And it's in this stillness that you begin to realize God has been moving all along. His plan is unfolding, even when it feels like nothing is happening. The quietness is part of the process, and it's in those moments of calm that the foundation for your restoration is being laid. In the midst of life's storms, it's easy to feel overwhelmed, disheartened, and lost. Challenges can seem insurmountable, and the weight of anxiety can make it hard to see any way forward. However, when God is preparing to restore your life, one of the most profound signs you will experience is an unexplainable peace that transcends your circumstances. This peace is not simply the absence of trouble, rather, it is a divine assurance that God is in control, even when everything around you feels chaotic. Imagine facing a situation where everything seems to be going wrong: a job loss, a broken relationship, health issues, or financial struggles. In such moments, anxiety and fear can take center stage, clouding your judgment and overwhelming your spirit. But then, as if by divine intervention, you feel a sense of calm wash over you, a stillness that seems to defy the tumult of your surroundings. This peace is not a result of your efforts or a distraction from your problems. It is a gift from God that assures you He is at work on your behalf. This peace often comes as a quiet whisper, nudging your heart and reminding you that God is present. It may not always manifest as exuberance or joy, but rather as a deep-seated assurance that all is well. You might find yourself able to face the challenges ahead with a sense of confidence that you didn't possess before. This transformation is one of the clearest signs that God is preparing you for restoration. He is showing you that, despite the obstacles in your path, He has a plan to bring you through them. In this state of peace, you might discover that your perspective on your challenges begins to shift. What once seemed like insurmountable problems start to look like opportunities for growth and learning. You might even begin to feel grateful for the lessons you're learning along the way, understanding that these experiences are shaping you into the person God intends for you to be. The trials that once felt like burdens start to take on new meaning, becoming catalysts for your transformation. This unexplainable peace is also accompanied by a sense of hope. When God is about to restore your wasted year, He fills your heart with anticipation for what lies ahead. You start to believe that your current circumstances are not your final destination. You gain a vision of a future where healing, reconciliation, and abundance are possible. This hope is infectious. It influences your thoughts, your words, and your actions, compelling you to take steps toward your goals with renewed vigor and determination. You may find that this peace allows you to engage more deeply in prayer and reflection. Instead of being paralyzed by fear, you are prompted to seek God's guidance. In prayer, you feel a sense of connection and clarity, knowing that you are not alone in your struggles. It becomes a two-way conversation where you express your concerns and receive comfort, strength, and wisdom in return. God meets you in these sacred moments, assuring you that He is with you every step of the way. This peace influences how you interact with others. In a world filled with anxiety and fear, your calmness becomes a beacon of hope for those around you. Friends and family may notice a change in your demeanor, asking how you remain so composed despite the challenges. This becomes an opportunity to share your faith and testify to the power of God in your life. Your unexplainable peace serves not only as a comfort for you, but as a light that draws others to the source of that peace, God Himself. The reality is that this divine peace does not mean you will never face challenges or feel discomfort. Instead, it assures you that even in your darkest moments, God's presence is there to carry you through. You come to understand that your circumstances may fluctuate, but your peace rests in the unchanging nature of God. As He prepares to restore your wasted year, this peace becomes a vital anchor, grounding you amidst the storms and preparing you for the abundant blessings He has in store. It's a reminder that no matter the chaos around you, God's plan is still at work, and His peace is a powerful assurance that restoration is on the way. When God is preparing to restore your life, one of the most transformative signs you can experience is the revival of your vision. Life has a way of dulling our dreams and aspirations, especially after seasons of hardship, disappointment, or stagnation. You might find yourself grappling with a sense of hopelessness, convinced that the dreams you once cherished have slipped beyond reach. But when God begins to intervene, He breathes new life into your vision, allowing you to see clearly once again the path He has laid before you. This revival often comes as a gentle awakening, a gradual stirring of the heart that brings clarity to what you once believed was lost. You may start to feel a flicker of excitement about your future, a reminder of the passions and purposes that once ignited your spirit. God does not simply return you to the status quo, He elevates your perspective, enabling you to envision possibilities that go beyond your previous limitations. This shift can be both exhilarating and disorienting, as it forces you to confront the reality that your dreams are not only valid but attainable. When God revives your vision, you begin to understand that your past struggles do not define your future. You might have faced setbacks that made you doubt your abilities, but through His grace you are reminded of your inherent worth and purpose. This revival is not merely about reclaiming lost time, it is about embracing a broader perspective of what God can do in your life. Your vision expands beyond what you initially imagined, encompassing dreams that reflect His greatness rather than your limitations. As you start to embrace this renewed vision, you may experience a profound sense of clarity about your calling and direction. Questions that once plagued you about your purpose begin to find answers. You realize that your experiences, both good and bad, were not in vain. They were part of the divine orchestration leading you to this moment of revelation. God uses every aspect of your journey to mold you into the person He intended you to be. You start to see how your past experiences can inform your future actions, equipping you with the wisdom and resilience needed to pursue your dreams. The revival of your vision also ignites a sense of hope that propels you forward. You no longer feel like a victim of circumstances. Instead, you become an active participant in your own story. The dreams that once seemed daunting are now accompanied by a deep-seated conviction that you can achieve them with God's help. This renewed hope inspires you to take actionable steps toward your goals, whether it's pursuing a new career, embarking on a creative endeavor, or fostering relationships that align with your vision. As God revives your vision, you begin to notice a shift in your mindset. You become more open to possibilities and more willing to step outside your comfort zone. Fear, which once held you captive, begins to dissipate in the light of your renewed purpose. You find yourself taking risks that you previously avoided, driven by a sense of divine urgency to fulfill the calling placed on your life. This boldness is a testament to the transformative power of God's vision in your heart. In this process, you also become more attuned to God's voice. As you seek clarity, you develop a deeper relationship with Him, recognizing that He is the source of your vision. Prayer, meditation, and reflection become essential tools in navigating this journey. You learn to rely on His guidance, understanding that He will direct your steps and provide the wisdom needed to make informed decisions. This relationship fosters a sense of trust and security, allowing you to move forward with confidence. Additionally, the revival of your vision brings a sense of community and connection. As you pursue your God-given dreams, you may find that like-minded individuals are drawn to you. These relationships become a source of encouragement, support, and collaboration, reinforcing the idea that you are not alone in your journey. Together, you celebrate victories, share challenges, and inspire one another to keep pushing forward. The revival of your vision signifies a profound shift in your spiritual journey. It's a reminder that God is always at work, even in the most challenging seasons of life. He is constantly reawakening our dreams, breathing life into the visions that align with His purpose for us. As you embrace this renewed perspective, you step into a season of restoration where the possibilities are endless and the future is filled with hope and promise. When God is poised to restore your life, one of the most powerful signs of His work is the manifestation of supernatural favor and connections. This favor transcends ordinary circumstances. It is a divine endorsement that opens doors you never thought possible and creates opportunities that seem to defy logic. In a world often driven by meritocracy and self-promotion, experiencing supernatural favor is a reminder that God's grace can elevate you above the limitations imposed by your environment. Supernatural favor can manifest in various ways. You might find yourself in situations where people go out of their way to support you or advocate for you without any apparent reason. Perhaps a supervisor offers you a promotion or a client chooses your services over competitors, not because of a compelling pitch, but simply because they feel drawn to you. These moments are not mere coincidences, they are the fingerprints of God orchestrating circumstances for your benefit. When you experience such favor, it becomes evident that God is aligning people and resources to propel you forward. This favor often comes hand in hand with divine connections, relationships that seem ordained and designed specifically for your journey. You might meet individuals who not only resonate with your vision, but also possess the influence, resources, or knowledge to help you realize it. These connections are not random, they are part of God's intricate plan to guide you toward your destiny. When you encounter someone who shares your passion or understands your struggles, it becomes clear that you are not alone in your pursuit. God has strategically placed people in your life to support and uplift you. Moreover, these divine connections often provide the encouragement and validation you need to keep moving forward. In a world that can be discouraging, having someone in your corner who believes in you can reignite your passion and commitment to your goals. These relationships often come with a sense of mutual benefit, where both parties contribute to each other's growth and success. It's a beautiful exchange that reflects God's intention for community and collaboration in our lives. Supernatural favor also encourages you to step outside your comfort zone. With this divine endorsement, you might feel prompted to take risks you previously hesitated to embrace. The assurance that God is behind you gives you the courage to pursue opportunities that once seemed intimidating. You may decide to launch a new business, apply for a position that appears out of reach, or start a creative project that has been dormant in your heart. The combination of favor and divine connections acts as a catalyst for action, propelling you toward your aspirations with newfound confidence. As you begin to navigate this landscape of favor, it's crucial to remain humble and grateful. Recognizing that these blessings come from God invites a spirit of thanksgiving into your life. You acknowledge that your achievements are not solely the result of your efforts, but rather a collaboration with the divine. This humility opens the door for even greater favor and blessings, as God is drawn to those who honor Him and acknowledge His hand in their lives. Additionally, as you experience supernatural favor, you become a conduit for God's blessings to flow into the lives of others. This reciprocal nature of favor means that as you are blessed, you are called to bless those around you. You may find yourself in a position to mentor someone else, provide opportunities for others, or share resources that can help someone else succeed. This cycle of favor creates a community where everyone benefits, reinforcing the idea that we are all part of a greater tapestry woven by God's design. Supernatural favor can lead to unexpected breakthroughs in areas where you may have faced prolonged challenges. Whether it's financial difficulties, health issues, or relationship struggles, the favor of God can shift the dynamics in your favor, creating solutions that were previously unimaginable. This divine intervention reassures you that your circumstances can change, and it instills hope in your heart that restoration is not just a possibility, but a promise. In this journey of experiencing supernatural favor and connections, it's essential to remain steadfast in your faith, trusting that God is orchestrating your life according to His perfect plan gives you the patience to wait for His timing. Even when the road seems uncertain, hold on to the belief that God's favor is working behind the scenes, preparing you for the blessings that are on the way. When you recognize and embrace the supernatural favor and connections that God places in your life, you position yourself to experience a level of restoration that is beyond your imagination. It is a journey marked by grace, purpose, and divine alignment, where every step you take is infused with the assurance that you are moving in the direction of your God-given destiny. When God is at work in your life, one of the remarkable signs of His restorative power is the experience of accelerated progress in areas that once felt stagnant. It's common for individuals to face periods of inertia, where dreams seem distant, goals remain unmet, and progress feels painfully slow. These seasons can lead to frustration and hopelessness, causing you to wonder if you'll ever break free from the limitations that hold you back. However, when God begins to intervene, He brings a fresh wind of acceleration, propelling you forward in ways you never thought possible. The first indication of this acceleration is often a newfound clarity about your goals and aspirations. In the past, you may have struggled to define what you truly wanted to achieve, often feeling overwhelmed by the myriad of choices and paths available. But with divine intervention, you begin to see things with clarity. It's as if God removes the fog that clouds your vision, allowing you to focus on what truly matters. This clarity ignites a passion within you, reigniting your motivation to pursue your dreams with fervor and determination. As your vision becomes clearer, you may also find that God aligns opportunities with your renewed sense of purpose. This alignment is often accompanied by a series of divine appointments where the right people enter your life at precisely the right time. These individuals, whether mentors, collaborators, or supporters, provide the guidance, resources, or connections you need to move forward. You begin to realize that the stagnation you once experienced was not a reflection of your abilities, but rather a preparation phase for this moment of acceleration. God has been orchestrating your journey, positioning you for breakthrough and progress. With the clarity of vision and the support of the right people, you may experience an increase in productivity and effectiveness. Tasks that once felt daunting now seem manageable, and you find yourself making significant strides in your work. This boost in momentum is a clear sign of God's hand at work, as He empowers you to take action with renewed vigor. You may discover new methods or strategies that enhance your efficiency, allowing you to accomplish more in less time. This accelerated progress fills you with a sense of accomplishment and reinforces your belief that you are moving in the right direction. Moreover, God's restoration often comes with a release from past limitations. You may find that old fears and insecurities that once held you captive begin to dissipate. The confidence that comes from knowing you are in alignment with God's purpose enables you to take bold steps that you previously hesitated to embrace. You are no longer confined by the negative experiences of the past, but are empowered to forge a new path filled with possibilities. This newfound freedom is exhilarating, as it opens doors to opportunities that were previously closed. As you navigate this period of accelerated progress, you might also notice a shift in your mindset. Rather than seeing challenges as obstacles, you begin to view them as opportunities for growth and learning. This transformation allows you to tackle difficulties with a sense of optimism and resilience. You become less intimidated by setbacks, understanding that they are a natural part of the journey. Each challenge you face becomes an opportunity to develop new skills, gain insights, and strengthen your resolve. This accelerated progress can also lead to unexpected breakthroughs in areas that once felt hopeless. You might experience a renewed sense of purpose in your career, significant improvements in your relationships, or even advancements in your personal growth that seemed elusive. God's restorative power breaks the chains of stagnation, allowing you to flourish in ways you never imagined possible. The obstacles that once felt insurmountable are now stepping stones to success, and you find yourself advancing toward your goals at an unprecedented pace. Additionally, as you witness this acceleration in your life, you become a source of inspiration for others. Your journey serves as a testament to the transformative power of God's intervention, encouraging those around you to pursue their own dreams with renewed faith. The progress you experience not only benefits you, but also creates a ripple effect, influencing others to step into their own God-given destinies. The experience of accelerated progress in areas once stagnant is a profound indicator of God's restorative work in your life. It serves as a reminder that God is able to do exceedingly abundantly above all that we can ask or think. As you embrace this season of acceleration, you are not only being restored, but also equipped to fulfill your divine purpose with confidence and clarity. The stagnation of the past becomes a distant memory, replaced by a vibrant journey of growth, achievement, and fulfillment. In the journey of life, adversity is often an inevitable companion. It can appear in many forms: personal struggles, financial difficulties, health challenges, or relational issues, and often leaves us feeling vulnerable and defeated. However, it is within these challenging moments that a profound strength begins to emerge, one that can only be cultivated through the trials we face. When God is at work in your life, adversity transforms from a source of despair into a powerful catalyst for growth and resilience. Strength in adversity is a divine gift that develops over time. When we confront challenges, we are often forced to rely on resources beyond ourselves. In these moments of struggle, our faith becomes our anchor. It reminds us that we are not alone, even when circumstances seem insurmountable. This reliance on God fosters a deeper connection with Him as we learn to trust in His wisdom and guidance. The act of leaning into faith during tough times allows us to discover a strength that is not our own, but rather a reflection of God's unwavering support. As we navigate adversity, we begin to uncover hidden depths within ourselves. The challenges we face often push us to our limits, revealing qualities we may not have known we possessed. Perseverance, courage, and resilience emerge as we confront our fears and push through pain. Each setback becomes a stepping stone, teaching us valuable lessons about ourselves and our capabilities. We learn that strength is not the absence of weakness, but the determination to rise above it. Moreover, adversity has a way of refining our character. Just as gold is purified by fire, we too are shaped by the trials we endure. In times of struggle, we are often forced to evaluate our priorities, beliefs, and values. We may shed the superficial aspects of our lives that no longer serve us, making room for deeper connections and more meaningful pursuits. This process of refinement helps us develop empathy, compassion, and understanding toward others who may be facing similar challenges. As we cultivate these virtues, we become better equipped to support and uplift those around us. In addition, the strength we gain through adversity fosters resilience, enabling us to bounce back from setbacks more quickly. When we encounter difficulties, we learn to adapt and find creative solutions. This adaptability becomes a valuable asset, allowing us to face future challenges with confidence and determination. Instead of fearing the unknown, we start to embrace it, knowing that we possess the strength to navigate whatever comes our way. Adversity also invites us to step out of our comfort zones and explore new possibilities. When faced with difficulties, we are often forced to reassess our paths and consider alternatives we may have previously overlooked. This can lead to unexpected opportunities for growth and transformation. The courage to venture into the unknown can open doors that would have remained closed had we not been willing to face adversity head-on. As we begin to recognize the strength we have gained, we start to see ourselves in a new light. Our self-image shifts from one of limitation to one of empowerment. We realize that we are not defined by our struggles, but rather by our ability to overcome them. This newfound self-awareness enables us to pursue our dreams with renewed vigor, unafraid of potential setbacks. The courage cultivated in adversity becomes a driving force that propels us forward. The strength gained from adversity also fosters a deeper sense of gratitude. As we reflect on the challenges we've faced and the growth we've experienced, we develop an appreciation for life's lessons. We learn to cherish the small victories and recognize the beauty in the journey. This gratitude shifts our perspective, allowing us to find joy even in difficult circumstances. We understand that adversity is not a punishment, but a vital part of our growth. Strength in adversity positions us to inspire others. As we share our stories of resilience and triumph, we become beacons of hope for those who may be struggling. Our experiences serve as testaments to the power of faith and the potential for growth amidst hardship. By offering encouragement and support, we can uplift others who may be facing their own battles, helping them recognize that they too possess the strength to overcome. In this journey of life, adversity is not merely an obstacle, it is a powerful teacher that shapes us into the individuals we are meant to become. When we lean into our struggles with faith and resilience, we discover a profound strength that empowers us to rise above our challenges, embrace our journey, and ultimately fulfill our God-given purpose. In reflecting on the signs that God is about to restore your wasted year, we find a profound understanding of His divine intervention in our lives. Each sign, be it the quiet beginnings of divine intervention, the unexplainable peace despite challenges, the revival of our vision, the supernatural favor and connections we experience, the accelerated progress in once stagnant areas, or the strength we gain through adversity, serves as a testament to God's unwavering love and commitment to our growth. These moments remind us that restoration is not merely a return to what was lost. It is a transformative process that elevates us to new heights. God desires to breathe life into our dreams, ignite our passions, and empower us to rise above the circumstances that have held us back. When we attune our hearts and minds to these signs, we become receptive to His movement in our lives, allowing His grace to guide us through periods of uncertainty. As we embrace this journey of restoration, let us hold on to the faith that God is at work, even in the most challenging situations. Each sign is an invitation to trust in His plan and to step boldly into the future He has prepared for us. With renewed purpose and resilience, we can confidently face whatever lies ahead, knowing that God is not only restoring what was lost, but also equipping us for the incredible journey that awaits. Through His divine intervention, we are reminded that no wasted year is beyond His ability to redeem, and every setback can become a stepping stone toward a brighter, more fulfilling future.